Welcome to another episode of Live Life Now 365. I'm your host, Greg Brooks Digital, and I want to welcome you into a new year. That's right, we're living in the year 2023. Today is January 1st, and it's necessary that we begin to look at a lot of ways in which we're going to be able to take advantage of 2023. And the way in which we're going to be able to do so is going to start with our mindset. You see, our mindset is going to be crucial as we begin to look at ways in which we can explore 2023 unlike any other year that we've ever done before. In order to do that, I want you to accept the way in which you must go about it is to go all in. That's right, you must begin to accept that in order to get to where you truly want to be, no matter what goal it is that you've created, you must be able to go all in. There is no plan B. You see, I want you to develop a mindset that says it has to work or it has to work. There is no plan B. And as you begin to have this mindset that allows you to be able to look at your goals and not only look at them for 1 day or 2 days or 3 days, but more importantly, begin to understand that every day is January 1st. You see, I want you to begin to develop a mindset that says every day is January 1st. And as you begin to do that, you'll also begin to understand that life will be exactly what it's been if you keep doing the same thing. You must also begin to understand that it's going to be uncomfortable. You're going to find yourself having to struggle. You're going to find yourself having to fight. You're going to find yourself having to dig deep within inside of yourself in order to accomplish some of the things that you truly want. The moment you say that you want something and then you begin to say but and you make an excuse, or you find yourself tempted to no longer have that same enthusiasm because of the but, your subconscious mind doesn't know right or wrong, so therefore you're telling yourself that you don't believe in you. And see, the first thing that I want you to understand as we go into 2023 and we begin to develop a mindset that says that we're going to live every day like it's January 1st, and it says that we must understand the development of confidence. That's right, I want you to develop confidence because your confidence is going to dictate your character. Because as you become more confident in the thing that you do, you begin to utilize the strength that you have within inside of you in order to begin to place yourself in circumstances that allow for you to win. You see, I want you to begin to audit your circle in 2023. I want you to make sure that you're not the smartest person in your group. I want you to be able to find yourself looking so far ahead that you don't have time to look back to see what was funny or what it is that you may be laughing at. And as you begin to develop that mindset around people that are going to be a positive impact in your life, you'll begin to understand that people are either depositors or they're withdrawal slips. That's right. The people in your life, they're either going to be depositing something in you or they're going to be withdrawing something out of you. And it's necessary that you audit and evaluate the people around you so that you can determine who's depositing stuff into you and who's withdrawing stuff from you. Therefore, you may be able to live the life that you want just simply based on the people that you allow yourself to surround yourself with. You see, a lot of what creates what you want in life is based on the environment that you're willing to occupy, based on the things that you're willing to accept, and based on the limitations that you're going to place on your mind. And oftentimes when we do find ourselves being able to accomplish something, being able to find ourselves making a check mark on a goal, we then get comfortable. But I want you to go into 2023 understanding that there is no scoreboard watching. That's right, there's no scoreboard watching. When you make a basket, it's just another shot that you made. It's just another way in which you've been able to accomplish something that requires a continual consistency. You see, because once you begin to get to the level that you truly want to be, you must also accept that you have made a commitment. And within that commitment, you understand that there's a lot of things that go with that. You see, within that commitment, you have the responsibility to make sure that whatever it is that you're doing it in a way that allows you to be able to get to where you want to be. You see, I want you to develop a mindset that allows you to have this as a way of looking at life. And as you begin to develop that type of a mindset, you'll also start understanding that you got to stop sharing your big goals with small-minded people. And for some people, this may be hard to do because it could obviously be somebody that you love. But the reality is, small-minded people aren't going to be able to understand the visions and dreams that you've already been gifted to receive. That's your gift to make happen so that they may believe. And it's necessary that you begin to work on those gifts every single day. And I want you to begin to start right now going all in, giving it everything that you have, and developing a mindset that say, I'm going to live like it's January 1st every day. I'm going to have a positive mindset that gives me the ability to believe the same way I do today, 60 days from now. And it starts with you. It starts with your ability to say to yourself something over and over again. Maybe it's something such as, day by day, in every way, I am becoming more successful. But whatever it is, it's necessary that you begin to develop the skill set that is going to allow for you to be able to look at life in a way that doesn't celebrate accomplishments always, but rather has no attention to the scoreboard and continues to make buckets. And then after having made that bucket, you find somebody to give something to. You become more aware of your surroundings so much that the individuals that you communicate with are either lifting you up or you're intentionally providing them something to lift them up. You're going to go into 2023 with the mindset that says that you are in control of your entire destiny based on what you allow yourself to listen to, based on what you allow yourself to tell yourself. You see, you're going to be the author of your entire life, just being able to understand some of the greatest minds have been able to conquer some of the greatest challenges just by being able to first conquer themselves. By being able to understand what they tell themselves has a tremendous amount of ability to determine whether or not they truly do believe. And so what you tell yourself will become whatever it is that you want it to be. And I encourage you in 2023 to understand that it has to work or it has to work. There is no other option. There's no second chance. Because at the end of the day, you are going to create whatever it is that you have been thinking about. And right now is your opportunity to choose what it is that you're going to think about. And then to begin to believe within inside of yourself that you have every single resource necessary in order to make it happen. And that's going to start with a level of faith. You see, faith is going to be the key ingredient toward you being able to see something deeper within inside of yourself. It's going to be that which gives you the momentum and strength to have the courage necessary so that you can commit to those things that you've already said. And lastly, you can stay consistent, no matter what the storm may be. Because I know every person listening to the sound of my voice have found themselves feeling like giving up. Maybe feeling like it's not going to work. Maybe feeling like it's the end. But at the end of the day, if you're listening to the sound of my voice, I want you to know that you have 100% track record and you're winning and you continue to win. And I want you to continue to win. In 2023, you're going to win because you're going to dictate what happens by being in control over your mind, so much so that you don't get complacent with the wins that you continue to have, but rather you find yourself continuing to grow in a way that gives you enough energy and momentum to move forward. See, in 2023, you're going to begin to take advantage of your opportunity, just simply understanding that every day is January 1st and that there is no plan B. And as you begin to recognize that, you're going to begin to take advantage of it, and you're going to be able to use it in a way that allows for you to know that you can do whatever it is that you put your mind to, but you must go all in. And so commit and then figure it out later. I'm your host, Greg Brooks Digital, and I'll see you again on our next episode of Live Life Now 365. Happy New Year, everyone.